Hello everyone, Intel's new Enthusiast platform is now available. This means high-end desktops, which haven't had a major refresh since the year 2011, can finally make use of many of the new technologies that have been introduced, well, since 2011. Here we have the new Intel Core i7-5820K, the Core i7-5930K, and the Core i7-5960X Extreme Edition. Haswell E is the codename for these new CPUs, and they will be compatible with socket 2011-3 motherboards with the X99 chipset. The chipset brings a lot to the table all on its own, including support for 10 SATA Revision 3 6 gigabits per second ports, 6 native USB 3.0 ports, and next-generation storage standards like M.2 and SATA Express. This also introduces DDR4 memory support with a quad-channel configuration like we have in this G.Skill kit right here. Please note that socket 2011-3 and DDR4 are not backwards compatible, so this will require a new motherboard and memory in order to set up your Haswell E CPU. Intel's Enthusiast platform excels at gaming, overclocking, and most importantly, content creation, and it's actually overkill if you're not really in need of serious computing power. This is why Intel also has a mainstream platform, which is currently based on socket 1150 motherboards with the Z97 chipset and is also much more affordable. The new processors are based on the same 22nm Haswell architecture that we saw with the mainstream Haswell CPUs that launched in 2013 and 2014, but these Haswell E chips have way bigger CPU dies and a lot more power. LGA 2011-3 is the socket, which still has the same 2011 contacts, but is physically incompatible with X79 socket 2011 motherboards that came out in 2011. The socket CPU cooler mounting system, however, with its built-in backplate, is still the same, so you can use socket 2011 approved CPU coolers. The CPUs have a 140-watt TDP, they're compatible with the X99 chipset motherboards, and all have support for quad-channel DDR4 memory, which brings some power savings, enhanced density, and increased RAM speeds. Intel standards like Turbo Boost, hyperthreading, and rapid storage technology are also fortunately still available. These three CPUs are all K-SKU parts and 1X, which means they are multiplier unlocked for overclocking. The 5820K features 6 cores and 12 threads, a 15 MB cache, 3.3 GHz base clock, and 3.6 GHz turbo. It has 28 PCI Express Gen 3 lanes, which is fewer than the two more expensive CPUs, but still more than the 16 lanes available on the mainstream Haswell platform, and still enough for most two-way and three-way GPU configurations. The 5930K in the popular middle slot still features 6 cores, 12 threads, and a 15 MB cache, and it has a bumped-up base clock of 3.5 GHz and a 3.7 GHz turbo. Also, here you will get the full 40 PCI Express Gen 3 lanes. The 5960X is the lust-worthy Extreme Edition and features 8 cores and 16 threads. That is right, it's Intel's first non-Xeon octa-core. You also get a huge 20 MB cache and a base frequency of 3 GHz with a 3.5 GHz turbo. And of course, you still also get 40 PCI Express Gen 3 lanes. These new processors are unquestionably the most powerful consumer desktop chips that money can buy, and I'm excited to see the kinds of builds and special use case scenarios that enthusiasts will put together with them. So let us know what you think about them in the comment section down below. Like and share this video if it helped you out. Check out all of our motherboard videos for all of your X99 options as well, and we'll see you next time on Newegg TV.